Hello, everybody. J9 Eve here. I want you guys to follow me on Twitter. I can't believe I've never mentioned this before, but follow me on Twitter at J9 Eve, J9 Eve, E, J9 Eve, and on Instagram, same thing, J9 Eve. Um, uh, I want to go over something real quick. It's um, every just about everyone has heard this before, but it is very, very real. If you have had different relationships with different people, but you get the same result out of it, or you get the same reactions from these people, or the same, uh, it ends up being the same, or even their personalities tend to be kind of similar. you know, um, you always got to go back to. No, a lot of people don't want to admit when it's them. Like I don't have any issues with saying, that something is me, that I messed up. My bad. It's me. That's my stuff. I gotta fix it. So, but a lot of people have problems with saying there's something wrong with me, and there's some reason why I keep picking these people. But if you dealt with 10 different people and got the same result, then it's got to be, there's only one common denominator, and that is you. So if you come out of a relationship that was toxic and you go and seek out another one to try to get you over that one, chances are you're going to go and get something just like that thing you got rid of. So, it's you. You're you're drawing these people, and then not to mention, there's got to be something with the self-esteem that makes you not aim higher. You have to have expectations. Even a low maintenance girl, like I consider myself to be a low maintenance girl, but even me being low maintenance, into a relationship, you have to set standards. Like, even if it's stuff that's not a big deal to you, you still have to press for these things because everyone has to have a job to do in a relationship. And if there are no jobs to do, idle hands are the devil's workshop. You gotta have, you gotta give him something to do, he'll give you something to do, and it's, you both are working on the relationship. Like, there has to be little things, like you have to be, to a certain extent, high maintenance in a relationship. Not necessarily with shoes and things, like tangible items, but there has to be maintenance. There always has to be maintenance going on. When you get so laid back, though, it's, once you get very, very comfortable in a relationship, it's very easy to become complacent and, to stop requiring certain things, and then everyone starts slacking. And then eventually the relationship is not how it started. So now it's something else, and so now you start behaving a different way. And so now the dynamic has changed. So, you know, before seeking out someone else, you gotta find out what it is that you actually want, what you think that you can have. Whatever it is that you figure out that you think that you can have or deserve, aim higher than that. No matter what it is, aim higher than what you think you can get, because no one sees you the way you do. Like, we are our own worst critic. So you're always going to see yourself a little bit lower on the bar than you actually are, or than you are seen by other people. So being critical is normal. Being critical of yourself is normal, but, because it's typical. It usually is the case, but you can't show that to other people either. Like, if you're insecure, you keep that to yourself. Like, do not, show your weaknesses and, well, those kind of weaknesses, like your insecurities and things like that, because there's just certain things that you do keep to yourself. There was a lady on the radio today talking about that her and her boyfriend or whatever have this policy of complete and total honesty, and she's angry because there's something in his past from before she even knew him that he didn't tell her, that he used to be a stripper like 15 years ago. And she's tripping about it because they have this full disclosure policy together where they can't have any secrets. I'm just like, because she is a female, and I promise you, as a female, I tell you, there's no way that she has disclosed to him everything from her past. Okay, I mean, that is just not the case. So I just thought it was so funny that they were even humoring her on the radio. Like, every relationship is supposed to be total disclosure and full disclosure and everything on the table and complete honesty. Who walks into a relationship and says, let's lie to each other all day? So, I just thought that was just ridiculous. But it's expectation. It's whatever you expect. So, but I got off track of what I was talking about. It was just before going into something else, figure out what you did wrong and don't pick apart what other people did wrong because people only do to you what you allow them to. So no matter what the last one did wrong, it wasn't his fault. He only did what he could. You let him do it, he did it. It's like, who wouldn't? So if you don't let him do it, he won't be able to do it. And if he does do it, he's gone. And if he knows that and believes it, because you got to stick to your guns, but he knows that and he believes it, then he's not going to do it. But that's pretty much what it is. You got to have standards. You got to stick to them. You got to have rules. And before you can go looking for a great one, you got to be a great one. So, otherwise, you're going to have to start the whole process over in a few months. Because that's why on Facebook it's in a relationship, single. In a relationship, single. Another one bites the dust. So, all right, that's all I'm saying. All right. I said a lot. I see that. But again, I repeat, follow me on Twitter at J9Eve, EVE, J, the number 9, Eve, and Instagram, same thing, J9Eve. Peace.